Good evening. We are at the Governor's Forum hosted by the Patriots Club of America and the Republican Women of Baltimore County. We have Robin Ficker. I heard you, Mr. Ficker. I was very impressed, and I have a couple questions. How does your background best prepare you to be governor?
Well, I'm a lifelong Marylander, plus I've placed 25 questions on the ballot in Maryland's largest county. They've received 2,537,403 votes, more votes than Larry Hogan and Ben Jealous got put together. They have resulted in term limits for county office holders. They've limited the increases in property tax revenue to the rate of inflation. They've eliminated sewage, sludge trenching in residential zones and garbage dumps from residential zones. So in effect, I've been acting more or less as a unofficial governor in Montgomery County for many years.
So you know how to work the system.
Yes.
Now, to take that a step further, how would you be prepared to get bills passed in a very liberal, democratic legislature?
Well, I get along with everyone. I believe that every Marylander knows more about at least one subject than I do. I know how to disagree without being disagreeable. I've completed 40,000 cases in Maryland courts, overturned 4 state laws in federal courts. So I know how to argue both sides of the question. My dad, who was a Rhodes Scholar, would bring home the roll call. He would bring home the journal of the Senate, and he would show me where he had written a speech by a senator on one side of a subject, and then page further, and he'd show me that he'd written a speech by another senator on the opposite side of the same subject. So I know there are two sides to every question. I'm a good listener, and I like people. I think I can get along with everyone in the legislature, and I can get along with both the Hogan and the Trump people in the Republican Party.
Okay, great. Maryland is actually a very rich state. You talked a lot about how the current Commerce Department has been ineffective, and you had a lot of great ideas. How would you bring jobs back to Maryland, and what do you see as some of the obstacles today?
Well, of course, we have the inertia, we have the history, where all the big companies have shunned Maryland. Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft, they've all shunned Maryland. And I'm going to have a job strike force that when we hear that these multi-billion-dollar companies are making multi-billion-dollar expansions, we go after these well-paying jobs. We're not going to be passive or wallpaper. We're going to be on the plane with financial experts, zoning experts to bring these jobs home.
Something else that's very close to all Marylanders are our children. We're seeing socialism and indoctrination into our schools. How would you help our school system?
Well, I know Governor Youngkin very well from the National Republican Governors Association, and I would seek to emulate what he has done in Virginia, and also Governor DeSantis in Florida. We've got to give the parents some sway. We've got to give the parents some power in the schools. We've got to give them some elevation among all the actors in the school play. So I would focus on the parents. They know what's best for their child better than anyone else.
And finally, what differentiates you from the other candidates? Why would you be the next best governor of Maryland?
Well, I don't have a problem with youth and inexperience. I've had a lot of cases in the courts, 40,000 cases in the courts. I've put 25 questions on the ballot that have received 2.5 million votes. I've been a lifelong Marylander. I've been the only one that's campaigned on the boardwalk in Ocean City. The last 3 years I've met well over 50,000 Marylanders that are relaxed and eager to talk. And I also know that if I ask Marylanders what they need, then I can help them. And I'm going to have an open house at 6 a.m. every Monday morning, first come, first serve, so people can tell me what they need, and then we can respond.
Mr. Ficker, I also know that you are a veteran. I want to thank you for that. Thank you for giving us all your views tonight. Good luck. God bless you. God bless America.
Well, thank you. Yes, I'm the only veteran and the only farmer in this race. And if you don't like farmers, then try going without eating for a couple days.